It's your man Jay Graves, and welcome to the Jay Graves Report College Football Weekly Preview, Week 12. Y'all know how we get it in, so let's get it in. What do I always say, bruh? College football is the greatest game on the planet. Why? Because the playoffs start week 1, bruh. All the pressure is mounting right now. What I tell you, last weekend, you're not going to have all 4 of the top 4 teams go undefeated. And what did we see? Matter of fact, we saw Louisville take it on the chin. They weren't even in the conversation, but they were undefeated. Big East. But, hey, look, they went out to Syracuse. I could have swore I saw Jim Brown and Ernie Davis running all over them, boy. I think they gave up 45, 46 points over the weekend. Hey, but now, then we saw Saturday evening, Alabama running into the guardrail. Johnny Football and Texas A&M put them into the guardrail on I-20. Hey, but you know that's what happens when you go down the stretch at the end of the season. The pressure mounts, because you got to remember, these guys are 18 to 22 years old. Sometimes boys can't take the pressure. No way Alabama should have lost that ball game at the crib. Well, they could have. You know why? Because I've been saying that the defensive secondary at Alabama was suspect, and finally somebody put them out there on blast. Now, let's move on to the next ball game. Let's talk about the big ball games coming up. Wait a minute, hold on a second. We got to stop in the SEC real quick. Why is the SEC taking a smoke break this weekend? I mean, I'm looking at the schedule. Everybody's going down the stretch, playing rivalry games, playing big ball games, and the SEC them pulled over to the side of the road and taking a smoke break. We got Alabama playing Western Carolina this weekend. Now, how do you lose a ball game, then show up and play Western Carolina? Come on, bruh. Then you got South Carolina playing Wofford. I didn't even know Wofford had a football team, football stadium, or weight room, bruh. Then we got Florida beating up on Jacksonville State. Come on, bruh. Georgia playing Georgia Southern. The only person in the SEC, in the top-ranked SEC team, playing somebody is LSU. And they playing Ole Miss, bruh. At least everybody else taking a smoke break on the side of the road. At least LSU's taking a smoke break behind the building, playing Ole Miss. Now, let's go on and let's move to the Big 12. Oklahoma, number 12, Oklahoma goes to West Virginia. Now, at the beginning of the season, this was the ball game that everybody had circled. As a matter of fact, I was going to this ball game because it's only 5 hours away going to West Virginia from Indiana. So I figured I'm going to make the trip, go see my boys play. Can't make the trip, bruh. Can't make the trip because it is not worth the doggone money, time, or the effort. Because West Virginia's defense is dull and they shell-shocked right now. October 13th, West Virginia was undefeated going to Lubbock. Texas Tech beat the doors off of them, beat them 49-14. These boys haven't recovered since. I mean, at this point, they're walking around, don't even know their last name. I mean, they've been giving up points like crazy. They gave up 55 last weekend to Oklahoma State, and this weekend, the Sooners will come in and put a half 100 on them and go to the crib. Let's move to the next ball game. Let's go out to the Pac-12. Number 18, USC, goes to number 17, UCLA. Now, this is the first time in 7 years that both of these teams come into this ball game ranked. But let's keep it real, or all the way 100, whichever comes first. USC beat them 50-0 last year, and now UCLA is coming in nervous. Now, everybody would think because they're 8-2 that they'd be all right. But just today, they made the announcement that the USC Trojan and the Trojan horse can't go into at the beginning of the game when he puts the sword in the ground. They told him he can't do it. If he did it, then the USC band can't play at halftime. If I was the athletic director or Lane Kiffin, I tell the band, show up in your drawers, bruh, because we not even playing. I'm going to put the sword on the field and let these boys know I have no respect for you. Don't even bring the band. Matter of fact, we're going to put 2 or 3 swords in the doggone field. USC wins this ball game on GP just because. Now, let's move to the next ball game. Stanford, number 13 Stanford, got to go to Eugene and play number 2, the Parliament Funkadelic, the Oregon Ducks. Now, you know they're going to come out there sweet as candy, bruh. I'm telling you, the uniforms are going to be off the chain. They playing a primetime ball game, ranked team, but let's keep this real. Chip Kelly and Oregon is 32-2 in the conference under Chip Kelly. Ridiculous. They got the #1 scoring offense in the country at 54 points a game, and Kenyon Bonner running all over the place. The Parliament Funkadelic will beat the doors off of Stanford this weekend. Now, let's keep it real or all the way 100 and hang out with your boy. It's your man Jay Graves from the JayGravesReport.com, or you can keep me up on Twitter at JayGravesReport and holla at your boy.